Hello, in this video we're going to begin discussing matrix multiplication. Not all matrices can be multiplied. To multiply two matrices, matrix A times matrix B, the following condition must hold. The number of columns in the lead matrix A must equal the number of rows in the lag matrix B. The size of the matrix after multiplication will be given by the number of rows in the lead matrix and the number of columns in the lag matrix. A simple way to check whether two matrices can be multiplied, conformability, is do the following. Let's say matrix A is a 3 by 2 matrix and matrix B is a 2 by 1 matrix. The first number refers to the number of rows, the second number refers to the number of columns. So again, first number is the number of rows, the second number is the number of columns. So the test of conformability of A times B, do the following. Write matrix A's dimensions and then put next to it matrix B's dimensions. If the two inner numbers match, we can multiply the matrices. So if the two inner numbers match, the matrices can be multiplied. The number of columns in A, in this case 2 columns in A, matches or equals the number of rows in matrix B. In terms of the size of the matrix, that's going to be given by the outer numbers. So in this case, the size of the matrix is going to be 3 by 1. It'll contain 3 rows and 1 column after we've done our multiplication. So some examples of non-conformability. So if matrix A is 2 by 2 and matrix B is 3 by 2, let's test the conformability of A times B. And here we see that the inner numbers do not match, so we cannot multiply these matrices. Matrix A is this time 3 by 2, 3 rows, 2 columns. Matrix B is also 3 rows, 2 columns. Testing the conformability, putting the dimensions of each matrix next to each other. The two inner numbers do not match. We cannot multiply the matrices. And yet another example, matrix A is 4 by 1, matrix B is 3 by 1. The two inner numbers do not match. We cannot multiply these matrices. Here's an example where we can multiply two matrices by reversing the order of multiplication. So matrix B is 3 by 2. If we let that be the lead matrix, so this time we're doing B times A, we'll see that the inner numbers do match and we can multiply B times A. But notice that we couldn't multiply A times B. We did that example over here. Matrix multiplication is not commutative. So let's look at some more examples. Here matrix A is 3 by 3, matrix B is 3 by 2. Testing the conformability, the two inner numbers match. We can multiply these two matrices. And in terms of the size of the matrix after multiplication, after multiplying matrix A times matrix B, the new matrix will be a 3 by 2 matrix. Some more examples. 3 by 2 and a 2 by 4 matrix can be multiplied. The two inner numbers match, and the size of the matrix after multiplication will be 3 by 4. Matrix A and matrix B are both 2 by 2 matrices, and the two inner numbers match, and the size of the matrix after multiplication using the outer numbers will also be 2 by 2. Here we have two matrices, A and B. A is a 2 by 3 matrix. Matrix B is a 3 by 2 matrix. So can we multiply A times B? So test of conformability, A times B. 2 by 3 equals 3 by 2. The two inner numbers match. So A and B can be multiplied, and its size will be 2 by 2. Let's try B times A. So the dimensions of B followed by the dimensions of A. Here the two inner numbers match. And this time the matrix is a 3 by 3 matrix. So notice As we've seen before, A times B will not equal B times A. All right, that's it. I hope you found this video helpful.